Got it? Hey folks, how you doing? Good to see you. Looking good again. I asked you to, glad of it, Had a friend ask me, said, what does the Georgia elections mean? Well, I guess a little bit it's a matter of opinion. But there's a lot of consequences to it. The Georgia election means control of the Senate. If the Senate stays in Republican hands, then the Democrats has to negotiate to get the things that they want through. If it goes to the Democrats, whatever they want, they got. If the progressives gets a hold of it, Lord knows where it may go. But there's four big things in control here. One of them, the ACA, Affordable Health Care Association. They want to revamp this, add on to it, and who knows where it could go, like I said, if the progressives got a hold of it. Because they could take it all the way. They could get anywhere they wanted to go with it if they have the Senate. They could have national health care for everyone without even thinking about where the money is coming from to pay for it. If the Senate is controlled by the Republicans, they'll have a hard time getting through with it if they don't keep it reasonable. Then Biden has said that he wants to not increase spending, especially his first year until COVID is under control. Maybe raise taxes some. Which that might be a line. Don't know. But then what about the second year? Where does spending go to then? And especially if that affordable health care goes through. Then they add a few more programs, enlarge a few, spend more on other things, the environment, the climate warming, you name it. Where does it go? If they've got control, everything. Then, there's minimum wage. They want to take $15 an hour. I have no problem with minimum wage going up. Very few places pay that. I've seen a couple that pays 8 something, and that's ridiculous. A lot of places around here will pay 9 and 10. Some places like New York, California, other places, they're already paying close to 15, if not that, because cost of living there is so high that it takes it. Other places, people can live darn good on $15 an hour. If the Republicans are in the Senate, it'll probably end up somewhere around 12, 13. In 1970, the minimum wage was $1.45. Translated through inflation and whatnot, that would be about $9.80 today. $9.80 is not enough for a person to make a good living, even in a low-income area. With the way rents are and whatnot, I have friends that are working for that kind of money. They cannot live on their own, and especially if they have children to take care of, they cannot live on that alone. They cannot afford the rent. the electricity, the food, transportation, everything else it takes to make a living. That's foolish. It does need to increase. They should set a COLA in the minimum wage so that it keeps up with inflation at least. Even that is falling behind, but they should do something to keep it up with what it costs to live. But don't go right on up there to where the people live like kings in some areas. The places that's got to pay more are going to do it because they have to. Have some reasonableness in it. Don't. Some things are just hard to stay controlled about. But if these wages go up like that, okay, not all of overhead for a company is wages. You've got the building, you've got electricity, you've got copiers and other equipment and different coolers, whatever your business is, you've got all that. So, but labor is probably close to half of it. So that's probably about 15%. Well, if you get your 15%, I want mine. I have rental property. A nice 3-bedroom home around here will run you about $1,000 a month. Then I want $1,150 for mine. They'll give me my 15% raise. McDonald's is going to go up 15%. Clothing store is 15%. In the end, you're not going to have any extra money at all. It's just going to go to pay out things. The government will get more taxes, and they need it. They need the more taxes so they can pay debt, pay their bills, pay for these programs that they want to start. But that little bit's not going to help. But when they give the minimum wage increase, the people making minimum wage are at the bottom of the pole, their supervisor is going to want a raise. Your supervisor's manager is going to want a raise. The manager's boss is going to want a raise. The CEO is going to want a raise. It goes right on up the ladder. And that's what Democrats love about raising minimum wage. Because it's not, oh, they want to preach about how it's helping the little people. And it does help the little people. But they know that it's going to help everybody right on up. And there goes taxes coming in. Oh, we got money in our pocket. We can spend away. They need to quit spending. People do need the money to live on. Yeah. Even Deutsche Bank stepped into the tax thing. Deutsche Bank wanted them to come up with a tax on people working at home now because of COVID. They're getting what they want. They don't have to go to the office. They're just sitting at home happy and getting fat. Not everybody's happy getting fat at home, you know. They may have 3 or 4 children there and it's a chore trying to get their work done. Some people even like to get a job, and mothers especially, get a job, go to work, hire a babysitter, and have some adult conversation for a change. And here Deutsche Bank is saying tax them just because they're stuck at home working, getting other people's work done. Why don't Deutsche Bank pay higher taxes for not providing a safe place for the people to work? And that's a wrap, folks. I'm sorry for ranting tonight, but that one had me off. One thing though, do listen to me tomorrow, because I've got something else I want to rant about. And this one ties right into this. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Talk to you tomorrow. Love you, folks.